Hey family, thanks so much for joining me. So I wanted to talk with you just briefly about some things that I've discovered lately. And it's been my experience, at least, that when I do more of my spiritual practices, that I feel like the spirit realm comes right back and communicates with me even more, and my abilities get stronger and stronger. So recently, I might have talked about this in another video, but recently I was talking about how um, actually a family member it came to me. Um, we were talking about how the military, is in the streets for the protests and things like that. I had had a dream about this, and I might have actually done a video. So the video could be on my channel. Um, you can check it out and see if you see that video. But I had this dream about military on the streets, and I think like mm, it's it was a recurring dream, um, but it was more and more. Um, it's just like people dropping out of the sky, people coming from everywhere, running, and it was a dream that I've had multiple times. Um, and it's just strange. It's interesting. And I was just talking about other things, other dreams that I've had and how they've come true. And I try to write them down. I try to remember so that I can document these things because we all, a lot of us, I'll say it like that, a lot of us have abilities that we don't know anything about, but it helps us to stay in touch with the spirit realm. So, for example, I remember, and I might have talked about this in another video too, but I think it's relevant to talk about it. I remember I was doing visualization, and for about 45 minutes at least each day for a couple days, I was doing it. Next thing I knew, I was remote viewing. It threw me like I was doing visualization, and it threw me into a remote viewing session where I was remote viewing something that was going to happen. And I want to say it was the next day that I had went to see a movie with someone, and I was remote viewing this movie that I had never seen before. In that, in that session, I was doing visualization. It threw me into remote viewing. Next thing I knew, it was, it's sort of like maybe there's a connection between these things. And maybe what I'm talking about is remote viewing your future, or visiting the Akashic Records, because when you do visit the Akashic Records, and that could mean, simply that you're praying for someone, that you're asking for something for someone else or even for yourself. And when you do that, it's sort of like you presented information to the spiritual realm, and the spiritual realm will come back and communicate with you about those things, or about some of those things that you have asked about. And it can be like the same day, the next day, a couple days later, or when you need it, it comes to you. And so it's just really amazing to see how powerful we really are, and how much we could really do if we just focus our time, attention, and energy on these things. So do not doubt that God delivers when we ask for something. It's just a matter of time, and a matter of us staying focused and continuing to do these things. And so, I just wanted to share some information with you about this, and maybe this could be something that helps someone. Um, as always, I say, um, happy lightning fast manifesting. Um, and hopefully you can pull some things into the third dimension that you've been wanting. I would encourage you to continue to work on your spiritual gifts, because you really never know how these things can unfold for you. Again, happy lightning fast manifesting, and I'm gonna talk to y'all soon. All right, love y'all. Bye for now.